Welcome, War Gamers, to Four Pillars Gaming Battle Report. We've got Space Wolves versus Space Marines, allied with Demons. Jumping right into the Space Wolves army. First off, we have a Wolf Lord on a Thunder Wolf mount, armed with a Storm Shield and Frost Blade. You got 5 Terminators, one has a heavy flamer, one's got 2 Wolf Claws, Chain Fists, and everyone else is kitted out regularly. We have 15 Wolf Claws led by a Wolf Priest and a Crusader, 10 Grey Hunters, 2 Meltas. They're the same thing in a Rhino. We got 20 Grey Hunters altogether, 4 Meltas. Got a group of 10 Fenrisian Wolves. They're going to be joining my Wolf Lord. And I'm going to let my enemy tell you what he's got.
So Filer 1,
Okay.
kitted out regular.
Okay.
Filer 2 with las cannon.
Okay.
2 rhinos with havoc launchers, each with a 7-man squad of Nurgle, because 7 is the number of Nurgle.
Okay.
Demon Prince, Chaos Lord, Great Unclean One, and 9 Plague Bearers.
Okay. That's 1,500 points. We rolled off. We're going to deploy.
Alright, so we rolled off, got Emperor's Will, and we are doing the Hammer and Anvil deployment. So this is what it looks like thus far. He's got 2 of his Rhinos deployed, he's got 2 Defilers deployed. There's my objective. It's mysterious, so we don't know what it is. I got my Wolf Lord back there, my 2 Rhinos out front, flanked by my Terminators. There's his objective. And there's one of his Defilers hidden back there, and then there's the other. This terrain he just purchased recently. It looks beautiful with the board. I think he got it from Blue Table Painting, I think. And here we go, some reserves. I left my Wolf Priest in reserve because he has the Saga of the Hunter, which gives him the outflank ability, and his Demons are left in reserve along with his Demon Prince. So here we go, turn 1. So my initial idea here was just to get up close. In order to use my Meltas, I got to be 12 inches away. So that's one thing that my army really lacks, is long range, heavy support. So should be an interesting match. Pop smoke there. So that's pretty quick turn for me. Jumping into Chaos turn 1. So he picked, well, okay, so that Prince directly hit right there, so no, we said that was fine terrain and everything, so he's just moving and running at the same time, also getting caught on terrain. And he didn't speed boost, but his other guy's speed, or not speed boost, but flat out. So he's going to take some pot shots. We forgot to roll for night fighting, but we were going to roll. We just decided to roll it on the 5th turn because we forgot. Direct hit with his puke or something. I don't know what he's got, but it's pretty epic. And pretty much kills me. I'm doing a lookout, sir. Managed that one. So he's going to be shooting all he's got. So we were trying to figure out the Defiler, whether it can move. Okay, whether it can shoot its ordnance weapons and everything else, or just its ordnance weapon. If you guys want to comment on that, on what you found out, because we have some guys that are, you know, just don't know, and so I don't think it can personally, but we let it go. So anyhow, it due to the new rules, wound allocation, I had to get rid of my Terminator with dual Wolf Claws, so that kind of was bogus move on my part, but so looks like he's going to be shooting a Havoc launcher, which I don't think I got footage of, but it took out another couple of my wolves. So we're jumping into Space Wolf turn 2, rolling for reserves. Need 3 up now with the new rules, and I rolled 5, so they're up. I'm rolling for outflank, so they're coming in on my right hand side. So I thought, you know, right here behind this Defiler, if I can get in range to multi-melta it, hopefully I'll get a penetration and a wreck or something, or an explosion or something. I don't. Kind of a bad move on my part. So that rhino there has been shaken, I think, so it cannot move or shoot. So I unload my gray hunters and move them up for a shot on that rhino there. So my 2 meltas will shoot, both hit, and what I need 3's to glance, I think. So we got a glance and a pen, so I rip off 2 hull points, and so I get a +2 to that, which is a 4, which I think is a weapon destroyed. You get +2 to your AP1 now. So here we go, multi-melta. There it is, big money. Oh, shooting twin-linked autocannon first, because I'm shooting rear armor. I can do some glancing shots, so doesn't look like I get a whole lot of anything. Multi-melta, I think this is my multi-melta now. The hits. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was rolling on the penetration chart. He ignores it. So these are my hurricane bolters. They snapshot. I needed 6s to glance, so didn't do a whole lot there, a whole lot of anything. I am within assaulting range of the rhino. He moved up his rhino, and I roll for my charge range, get a 7. Well within range. So since my wolf lord is on top of a wolf mount, gives him a +1 strength, and he has a frost blade that gives him additional +1. So he's at a strength 6, which is kind of nice. Didn't do me any good because I failed my rolls. Let's see, so those guys come on. They do have a chaos icon in that rhino, so they can come on 6 inches, and they don't have to scatter. So that defiler is gonna be having some fun. Big old demon bubba, booba, whatever you want to call him, bumbles down the stairs, and he's gonna unleash that pukey vomit throw up thing. Shooting battle cannon, misses, actually hits, but it scatters off the board, so it's considered a complete miss. So this is going to be also shooting his battle cannon and everything else it's got. Another direct hit, can you believe that? This guy gets incredibly lucky with his scatter dice. So anyhow, effects 2, I get 2 up Terminators, and this is for that's for the rhino. This is Big Booba here, going to be puking on my dogs again. Manages a couple hits. I get no armor saves. Remove the closest to the model. So this is, he's using the smaller one in there. Gets another direct hit. So he wounds, I think it's strength 5. So I put it, do a lookout, sir, I think. Make one, don't make the other. And this is my armor roll, and I fail it. So Wolf Lord down to 2 wounds now. And they're going into the assault phase. Big Booba is going to be stumbling down the stairs. Gets a double 6. Goodness gracious, look at that guy. Just all that flabby flab rolling down those stairs. All that pus and ooze and all that garbage. Okay, so this is an interesting assault. So he has to assault my painted rhino, but because his model is so big, he can touch both of my rhinos and assault both of them. I gave it to him. I wasn't going to argue. It seemed right. Comment if you think otherwise. So anyway, triple 6s on armor penetration, which means explosions. One explodes 4 inches, the other one explodes 6 inches, which is everybody in range, basically. So hits all my Grey Hunters that are disembarked. So this is my disembarked Grey Hunters. Strength 3 hit, and then I need 3s to save. And then I think those were my Terminators. These are my other Grey Hunters and the other transport that blew up. So 2 die. And then pitting tests probably are coming up. There's 1. So they are pinned because they've rolled a 9. My other ones make it just fine. And so I think this is attack of the Great Boobah. So we challenged each other. So here's his. He makes all of his saves. I have wounded with 3. He has a 4 up invulnerable. Now it's his turn to attack. It's with 2. Let's see. I get 3 up invulnerable saves. Make them both. So we tie combat. And then here we go. This gigantic creature is going to be attacking me. It's with 1. He needs a 4 to do anything and does not penetrate. Moving on to turn 3. Stay tuned.